Hey guys, this is Steve with Empire Academy, and this is your Empire Minute. Today what we're going to talk about is how do you explain the property management agreement to an owner when they are questioning charges, maybe a leasing fee, maybe a management fee, whatever it is. Here's the thing you want to remember is that even though the sales side does the best they can to explain the fees to an owner, we send them a integrated management agreement that explains all the fees. They sign the agreement. I think people sometimes have a short memory or they don't remember. Maybe they've talked to 5 other people and they ended up signing ours. Maybe they were under stress. Maybe they were, not thinking clearly, whatever it is, and they forget. And we want to remember that we assume that they're complaining, but sometimes it's just out of frustration because they don't know or they don't remember. I can assure you that we do a very good job on the sales side to make sure that the owner is aware of all these. We answer all their questions, but sometimes they forget, or maybe it wasn't an issue and they didn't know about it at the time and it wasn't relevant, so they didn't think about it. Now they're being charged and now they're bothering them, or maybe they just think that it's something that they shouldn't pay. Anyways, whatever the cost may be, sending them the management agreement and letting them know, I don't think is the answer, because again, sometimes they're just wanting some explanation. And sometimes they want to know. So sometimes when you add the value to what you're doing and you let them know, so let's say they say, why am I paying a renewal fee? Letting them know that you're paying a renewal fee because it's in your management agreement is not a good answer, in my opinion. Letting them know that we do a lot of things when we do a renewal for a tenant. We check the rental comparisons. We talk to the tenant. We negotiate with the tenant. We do another check on them to make sure that they are a viable tenant. We create a whole new lease agreement. There's time and staffing going into doing this. We don't just send a one-page document. We do a lot of extra work when it comes to doing a lease renewal. So all of a sudden what you're doing is you're adding value to that. And you could say, listen, I'm sure that they explained it to you, but I'm also sure that you probably had a lot going on and maybe you forgot or maybe you didn't know, but I can explain that to you. And again, just sitting down and adding the value of the things that we do and reiterating what it is, that's what you want to do. You don't want to say we charge because we charge and you sign the agreement. That's just going to piss them off and then they're going to cancel service. Letting them know the value. We do a lot of things. We do this, we do that. Now they may say, I don't see a lot of value in that and I want to negotiate the price. That's a different story. And if they are, and they're doing that on a consistent basis, then we need to make sure that we can explain to your team how to add value to a certain fee. So if you have a certain fee, bring that up to your supervisor that keeps getting questioned, and maybe we could do a video or a script class on that. But basically what you want to do when you're doing these fees is you want to make sure that you are adding value whenever they're asking. Don't just say it is because it is. And again, the way you add value is you explain all the things that go on. They may just think that you send a simple one-page piece of paper to the tenant and that's it. And that's not the case. There's hours of work that go into that. And there's a cost for doing that. There's staff costs. We have to pay employees to do that. We have to do research. We have to talk to the tenant. We got to do another background check. There's a lot of things that go on with that. So again, that's how you explain the value. If they want to know why is there a minimum maintenance fee, a management fee, you let them know when their house is vacant, we do a lot of things for the property. We make sure we walk the property. We get the landscaping turned on. We make sure the utilities are turned on. We make sure that the house is being protected. We're constantly at the property. There's staffing time. There's accounting. There's things that have to happen doing that. And Mr. Owner, we don't make any money when we're doing that. We're just maintaining your property to get it rented as quickly as possible. This is just a cost of doing business so that we don't lose money when it's empty. Our goal is to get it rented as quickly as possible. So again, these are things that you can do. And if you add value to something that they're questioning, that's what you can do. And again, if you're not sure or you're having problems understanding what the value is, that's when you let your supervisor know and we will create a new class on that. So this is Steve with Empire Academy, and this is how you explain to owners charges in the property management agreement. Thank you.